You know, when I hear people say, I didn't vote for this, that is such bullshit. I am so sick of people saying that. I just found out one of my cousins voted for this, right? And he goes, well, he didn't know. Well, he didn't know what to believe. You didn't? The entire world saw January 6th. The whole damn world. The president still hasn't conceded the election. He sat there while officers were beaten. That wasn't left or right. There wasn't fake news. You chose to ignore it. He was found guilty in a court of law, 34 counts by a jury of his peers in a court of law which had 2 Trump supporters. That is not left or right. There is no, fake news rigged. It is a court of law. You either believe in law and order or you don't, or you only believe in it when it sides with you. You knew that he owed E. Jean Carroll $80+ million, not just for being an adjudicated rapist, but for insulting her and mocking her after he was found liable for sexually abusing her. You heard him say, excuse my language, grab woman by the pussy, and you ignored it. You knew that 13-year-old Katie Johnson sued Trump and Epstein for raping her, and you ignored it. You knew that over 24 women, every date is on there, told their personal stories of when he kissed them against their will, grabbed them, groped them, tried to bring them in the room, and you ignored it. You knew that he didn't rent to black people. There's a damn court case from 40+ years ago, and you ignored it. You knew that he put an article in the paper. He spent over $15,000 to execute 5 black men with no evidence just because they were black, and you ignored it. You saw him mock disabled people, and you ignored it. He insulted John McCain, said, I prefer soldiers that aren't captured, while this little whiny bitch had 5 departments because he was too much of a coward to serve. He added $8 trillion to the debt in his presidency, more than any president in the history of our country. He damn near bankrupted the farmers in 2017 with the trade war. And we had to spend $25 billion to stupid-ass farmers with Make America White Again with their 6 teeth. And they still voted for him, and you ignored everything. You ignored it all. Because you didn't think it would affect you. Well, that's just your opinion. No, it's not my opinion. Those are facts. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not true. There are evidence after evidence after evidence after accusations again and again and again and again. For 50 years, this is who he is. And you think that a guy that has literally cheated on his first wife, his second wife, his third wife, that you somehow thinks that he's going to keep his word to you? His wife is literally at home with their 2-week-old son. Just gave birth, this great Christian. And he goes out and has sex with a porn star and commits 34 felonies to cover it up. And you're like, well, that's not what I believe. I don't know. My information I saw wasn't it. He's a convicted felon. You just didn't care. Because he told you you would have more money. He told you something that you liked. You just hated the other group of people more. You were so racist that you couldn't vote for the damn black woman. Stop the shit. Just stop it. This is exactly what you voted for. What you really mean is, I just thought the non-white people would be offended and hurt and locked up and detained. Let's talk about that just for the record. So for you white trash 6-teeth Billy Bobs out there, your hillbillies, I just want people here legally. You voted for a man who is a rapist and a convicted felon. But that's okay. That's okay, right? But the brown people coming from Mexico that have been here for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, they're stealing your jobs. How many MAGA are out in the fields? How many of you MAGA are doing the food service jobs that you're too lazy to do? How many of you MAGA out there that are 80 pounds overweight, gravy team 6, can't even do a damn push-up, are out there doing the jobs that they're doing, building houses? None of you. But you think that a billionaire that takes a shit in a gold toilet, that has his own airplane, that owns multiple hotels, multiple golf courses, somehow that guy's relatable to the middle-class person, the guy that inherited over $100 million from his dad. That's the guy you relate to, huh? You relate to the whiteness because that's what you voted for. So please, for the love of all that is holy, would you stop this shit? This is exactly what you voted for. You voted for the misogyny. You voted for the racism. You voted for the white supremacy. You voted for the infidelities, the felonies. You voted for all of it. You just thought that your whiteness would keep you safe from the darkness. And if you would have listened to the black woman, Michelle Obama, she told you that if you think that your privilege is going to keep you safe, you're sadly mistaken. The darkness is going to come to your door. And now that the darkness is coming to your door, oh, well, I didn't know. That's not what I voted for. I just voted to shit on the brown people. I didn't. Good luck. You're going to have to suffer the consequences of your selfishness, your misogyny, your racism. It's going to have to affect you before you wake up and pull your head out of your asses and stop voting for damn Republicans. And stop saying that you're pro-life. The guy that asked for the execution of 5 black men, the guy that led to the death of 5 officers on January 6th, the man who rapes and sexually abuses women and who was defending child molesters, does that seem like somebody that's pro-life? That's what you voted for, but you didn't care because it didn't affect your life. So fuck off and have a white day.